Hi dear students, now we're going to solve another exercise about trigonometric identities. And remember, we're demonstrating that this part of the equality equals this other part. We have sine of x times cosecant of x minus sine of x equals cosine square of x. And let's start solving it. But as you can see here, we have sine, cosecant. Cosecant is the reciprocal of sine, remember. And we have to get closer to the cosine. So, first of all, we're going to convert this cosecant into sine, because later on with this formula we can relate the sine. If we have everything here in terms of sines, we are going to get closer to the cosine, because with this formula we relate sine and cosine. Okay, so let's start. We are going to rewrite the identity like this: sine of x times, and instead of cosecant of x, the reciprocal, because the reciprocal is sine, and it is going to help me. So we have, remember, this is the formula of the reciprocal: cosecant of theta equals 1 over sine of theta. So we write, instead of cosecant of x, we are going to write 1 over sine of x. Okay? We are using this formula. Now, minus sine of x, which is the same thing. Now look that we have now all the terms in sine. And then we are going to add this. We are going to solve this subtraction of fractions, and we are going to get sine of x times. Here, the common denominator between these two is sine of x. So sine of x divided by sine of x, 1. 1 times 1, 1, dear students. And then sine divided by 1, because 1 is the denominator of sine of x here. So sine of x divided by 1, sine of x. Sine of x times sine of x, sine square of x. Okay? Once we have this, look, this is important. I want you to realize that we are multiplying the sine of x by all this. But as we are multiplying, we are able to cancel this sine of x with this sine of x. Okay? Because these two are multiplying. Okay, and remember that we have a number 1 here as a denominator, but we are not going to cancel this one with this one, because this one is part of this subtraction. Okay, so we cannot cancel this just when they are multiplying, as in this case. Okay, don't forget. Now we have, as we have canceled this sine of x, we have just 1 minus sine square of x, which is this one. And remember that if we solve here in this formula for cosine square of theta, we get 1 minus sine square of theta, which is what we have here. So in the end, all this equals what, dear students? Look, cosine square of theta. So I'm going to write here cosine square of x, which is what we have to reach here. Okay, so we have demonstrated that all this equals cosine square of x. Good, dear students. I hope you find this example useful. Continue studying and see you tomorrow. Good, take care.